And welcome back to Danganronpa 3. As we see from the computer, from the time of the death of the incident, the Monokuma file, Mew was killed while we were still in the virtual world. Anything about the visor quick. This is the device we wore in our heads when we entered the virtual world. Some helmets still have cords plugged in and the others were removed. Positive they were unplugged after we logged off. This is the cords. We're supposed to plug the two cords in the computer into our helmets. The red is for consciousness, the blue is for memories, the blue is on the left, right. You mix them up. Out of curiosity, what happens if we switch the cords? I don't know, I never done that before, probably a glitch or something. Maybe you'll be a veggie. Maybe you'll swap bodies with someone. Who knows? A glitch. So there's going to be a glitch in this one. Small bottle. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's something resting on this. It's a small bottle. I feel like I've seen this before. You're right, Suichi. Huh? Mine? No, I'm guessing it's not yours, but it's something from your lab. That's right. It's in the Ultimate Detective Lab, right? It's a poison line. So you know about this, Koichi? Yeah, because I already checked it. We were in a killing game, you know. If there's a poison and a trick, perhaps, then of course I'm going to investigate it ASAP. That's probably smart, but still, that's... Oh, it's not so I can use them. I can check in case somebody else uses them. Is that really true? By the way, did you see the label on this, back in this bottle? Label? According to the warning, the poison is pretty lethal. It is a neutralizer once it's mixed. It's able to have been taken directly, but when it's taken directly, the victim immediately dies. If they only spit out a bit, which means if you could get the victim's mouth open, you could kill them instantly. I can't imagine a better method of killing somebody with when they're just logged in. By the way, I should tell you what the symptoms caused by the poison. It causes the small blood vessels under the cooling to explode, which makes the whites in your eyes turn blood red. Bloodshot eyes. That's an important information. Well, everything about this poison. And by doing a good job, maybe it's time you acknowledge me as your partner. I thought I remembered you saying that you didn't want to be my partner. Did I? Something I'd lie without thinking about it. Seriously, he's just a troll, don't worry about him. Anyways, who brought this poison? Do you think the culprit did? I think you did it. Who brought the poison? I'm not certain yet. But I know who that's poison was left in the person's chair. That's Koichi's, right? Super quiet there. That was a pickup that I totally missed. Is there a hatchet there? No, that's a vibrator, right? I don't care about that. That was a misplay. Well, now we're going for the body. You gotta check the eyes, right? So her eyes are white, so she's strangled or something. Use hands are clasped around her neck. As soon as she's gasping for air, her eyes are wide open and packed. She must have been suffering quite a lot. She's like she's strangled, but she wasn't poisoned. That's one birdie face. Mew must have been suffering a lot. That is a sad way to go. You know, vulgar death fits for a vaudeville or bitch. Solid Koichi, even your jokes went too far, I agree. You're right, we should have never speak ill of the dead, no matter how much you hate them. I didn't hate her at all. Even if she is despicable, pathetic, dirty, and come to a level person, I could smash this kid's face. I suppose I'll never get Koichi to change. But what was Miyu's cause of death? It doesn't say in the Monokuma file. May I want to let you know, just in case it turns out to be a clue.
By the way,
but I was the first one logged out and found Miyu's body. She was wearing the helmet and her body was convulsing like into awful positions. Maki logged out after I did, and she helped me take off Miyu's helmet. That is bad. Which means that Kibo could have killed her. They were back. And then she was gone.
Hey.
So that's a confession. How is that a confession? So the wires were crossed and she was convulsing like crazy. Anyways, the question is the cause of death. What caused her to suffer like that? It can't be the poison because if she went to balls and her eyes would not be blurry. Use corpse has been added to triple if it's there. I suppose we'll have to investigate that we can get around here. Either that or she was being killed at the time then. Are you done with your investigation in the crime scene? So, do you know who the culprit is yet? I wonder if she was killed by hanging by toilet paper or something yet.
No.
No, that might not actually have been the crime scene. Yes, injuries in the virtual world can be fatal in the real world. Means that it's possible that she was killed in the virtual world, which means the next area we should investigate.
Oh, I see.
Virtual world, we should go back in again. Yeah.
See?
I just read your mind, didn't I? Did. Right. It's logical, but if that is the case, then I'm coming too. Great, you're coming. You must really like me. Whatever you want. I don't have time to waste on this.
Yeah.
If we get back to the virtual world, we might be able to find new clues. With that, I might be able to clear my name. May I join you as well? That seems like a bad idea. I also think we should investigate the virtual world again, and we're all paired up. Why don't we all go together? So I can get my avatar. You know, choose accept for avatars in. And do you actually like your avatar after all? I'm going to say here. He's still in the middle of analyzing the program. I'm going to search this place some more. No time to be sleeping. That's not what we were doing. Well, it's fine. Well, then you stay here too. What? Surprise. Are you going to get lonely without your partner?
My bad.
But I'm too busy, you know. I have to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful.
See?
You and Kaito are pretty close, so you might be deceitful for him, right?
Thank goodness.
Good thing Kunto is here with me. You Blair's too scared to handle alone. Kunto would risk his life to protect me from murder. I'm sad about that. Hey, if you keep saying messed up crap like that, I'm gonna kick your ass into orbit. That would be fun to see. It's fine, just ignore him and hurry into the virtual world.
Okay.
Kaito, let's just focus on solving the case now. Fine.
Goodness.
Thank God, I don't like violence. The ultimate supreme leader is rather sneaking around.
So that means...
Anyways, I'll leave the virtual world to you, Suichi. Yeah. But I am not asserting when I'm saying the class trial can only be solved by you, okay? Your talent can save the useless people here, you know? That includes you, Koichi. You call me useless? Enough already, let's get going, Kaito. Kaito, Kibo, Himiko, and Tatsumi and I prepared to go into the virtual world. The pair up then. Sad bit there. We picked up our helmets once again and we settled into the seat before.
So the red cord goes in the right side and the blue cord in the left, yeah?
I think so.
Let's do that.
Right as the hand I hold my chopsticks with. I gotta be sure to get it right.
Why don't we all just have one person set it up?
If you're that worried, why don't you use one that's already set up?
Yep. We just had to place the devices on our heads and flip the switch. Recycle the footage. So much information at us. Welcome to New World program. Did I miss anything? Hopefully not.
Great, huh?
My avatar, look at my avatar. So you like it after all? So we're back 100%. Here. Apparently we already arrived in the room when we logged in. You said that logging in and out isn't possible unless you're in this room, which is a lie because Kaito did it without it. Then how did I get logged up when I was on the rooftop? Yes, we need to investigate that area too.
What should we do?
First we should go check out Mia's avatar, right?
That's right.
I think her avatar is near the chapel. Let's have her or the chapel. Phone. Pick up the receiver and log out. The phone is in the middle here. Kaito, we need to answer. We'll need to figure out an answer later for him. We should check the map before heading to the chapel. Why do we need to check the map for Kozan? Do missionary things. Pick the map with them mentioned first. First floor of the saloon, door, the kitchen, bathroom, the second floor there. We split and then looked to the outside. Koichi at the saloon, Susumi had the dining hall, and Kaito at the roof and the outside. I wonder how Miu got around good to that. This is the map of the entire virtual world, surrounding the wall for directions. There's a loading point in the middle that split the two maps. And the site passes through the loading point. I wonder if there was something about the top where you could see it, because there's a little bit of the river bit that you can see on the left side. So getting to the mansion from the chapel, we have to go through that point. Also, something there. You have to cross the river that ran parallel. How in the world is this design? It's strange to feel though there's some sort of secret to this. Is there just a login where you can log in and out without knowing then? This map was made by Miu. Is that why it's bothering me? I understand looking at the map makes you feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
You're the type of person who stares at maps alone and said, I'm playing at recess, aren't you?
No.
I never did anything like that.
Shuichi!
Don't forget, we're here for you too, bro.
Indeed.
You're not alone anymore.
That's fine.
You don't need to withdraw into your shell, you know? I'm so proud of you. You're making friends with real people, not maps.
That's
okay.
wrong.
I'm just investigating, Well, lock in the case. Let's get going. I wonder if it's gonna do the horror bit when we see your avatar not doing anything. Suichi, can you please come with me?
What happened?
What is it? I found something strange. It's the toilet paper then. I don't know if it's related to the case, but I wanted to hear your opinion on it. I'll write this way. Yep, it's the toilet paper. The toilet paper, right? Why would it be in a place like this?
That's right.
It's cold here.
Huh? Which means?
My instinct was that somebody may have came here to defecate. Why? No, I don't think that's it. I think an avatar has foul wounds. I have to go.
Huh?
I didn't realize that. It never occurred to me as we don't need to exploit solid waste in the real world. I'm sorry.
Ah.
Oh, wait.
But
it's strange. Why would the toilet paper be in a place like this? Could be related to the case. There's our bullet for that. The toilet paper could be related to the case. Can I move around to the side? Nothing back And anything around here? Super fast checking. Those footstep noises are super aggressive though. Whoever did that really put their money into that. Why is the bridge here? It's snowing so much, any clues might be buried. Maybe that's what the culprit wanted. I knew it was going to be like this, but it's cold.
My apologies.
I apologize for earlier. No need to apologize. I'm not quite certain why he's apologizing anyways. I guess he thought it was an awkward clue.
Hey, so...
Hey, isn't it the sign that Mew threw into the river? Most of my hand slipped.
You know...
That's not the same signpost, right? She said that there's only one of them. It's definitely the same. I brought it back. One when it's stuck in the rocks in the river. So that's what happened. But there's something that's bothering me. The rock the sign was caught on where the chapel saw the map. This may be the mansion sign. What about that it's bothering you? It got washed from the chapel to the mansion, right? No, that's impossible. The water flows the wrong way. Should the chapel and the mansion? That's odd. The river flow, yep.
Shuichi!
Here, later, let's move. Yeah. I'm either thinking it flows off the end and circles around, or I'm not fully sure. Alright, we'll need to investigate the scene. Signpost. Yeah, see, it flows the other way. So it's kind of this weird bit there. Nothing here. Anything around here? Check.
As I thought.
This is a scene of the crime. It has been altered since we found her. There's a hammer here, so she could have been hit on the head. There's so many possibilities that somebody tried to tamper with the scene of the crime afterwards. Nah, I'm sure it's just how we left it. I'm pretty confident from my memory. My memory is a magical spell that can take a whole year's just enchant.
What?
If you think I'm lying, I can start chanting right now anyways.
Unfortunately.
No thank you, I don't think I can wait a whole year. I logged off, avatar disappears, but if the real body is dead, the avatar remains unchanged. When was that a roll?
Actually,
It looks all the stuff scattered around here. That's what we're going to start investigating right now, isn't it, Suichi?
Okay.
Right. A hammer? How is this left in the world? Why would there be a hammer in this world? I rewrote the program to delete all the dangerous items that could be used as weapons. Mew deleted all the dangerous items. I can't imagine her missing the hammer. Unless she was lying. Why would she lie? Unless she was trying to kill somebody. This is a cell phone. There's a cell phone in this world, but what could it be for?
No.
It's a phone, so a cell phone. I can't believe this. There's something like this here. Kaito, perfect timing. I like you to help me out with something. Could you log in and out with that? Want to test something?
Man.
Help you out? Of course. I never said no to a favor from my sidekick.
Thank you.
Thanks.
No.
What do you mean
Is
to
that
do?
alright?
You don't have to do anything, you just have to stand there. I gotta stand here, right? Kaito Makoto. Okay, so you can force people to log off like that. He logged out just as I thought. So it can be used to log out just like the phone in the salon. So that proves it doesn't have to be a person themselves, it just has to be their name. so you can lock out anyone like that.
Alright.
Crazy, so that's 2 for there. I see, thank you, Kaito. I'm starting to pin this down. Oh well. But Kaito is pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. I'll apologize to him later. Can't believe you can't leave any footprints and things, so that's probably not a clue.
Hey,
Hey Himiko, can you tell me about when you found Mew one more time? We were outside the secret outside world at the chapel, but since Mew volunteered to check the outside of the chapel, we separated from us. After a while, we started searching. We heard a really loud sound from outside. That was probably something to do with the hammer or something there. I felt all the way from the inside. Something hit the chapel wall. When we all rushed out to check the side of the chapel, we found Mew's avatar. She must have logged out Kaito to force to do whatever she was going to do with the hammer or something. So we all rushed out to check the side of the chapel and we found Mew's avatar. And then we tried to go to the mission or the mansion to log out and check on Mew's real body, but when we got to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. Then we were standing around wondering what to do. You guys showed up.
thank you.
Okay, got it. But there's some clues in that account. Okay. What's wrong, Kibo? Is there something bothering you? I just remembered something. I think the whisper I heard over might have been related to this case. You heard a whisper? Yes. I did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear shortly before gathering in the chapel and dispensing to begin the search. We split up. I want to ask you something new. What is that? It seems Koichi and Mew have made plans to meet each other. That's weird. Koichi was confirming a special place they were supposed to meet. I haven't heard the whole conversation, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned. Then those two met on the rooftop. How would they do that then? But it's strange, right? They planning to meet on the mansion rooftop. Because Kaito would be there, but he's not. Why did Mew volunteer to search this area around the chapel?
Right.
That's true. If they were meeting on the rooftop, she would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she wouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. Unless she logs out and logs back in, does she show up in the balloon? That's one question that I have to ask. Or does she show up where she was before? She searched the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. And there's no bridge across the river. We could have gone from the chapel to the mansion. That's true, there's something strange about this at all. So that's the meeting plans. So move here. Mew's avatar is frozen, collapsed into the snow. A logged off avatar disappears, but if it's a real dead body, the avatar remains. The sense of the killing game is similar. If the body disappeared, you could investigate it. The avatar has no injuries, so they stay the same. She still looks alive,
But
but her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. So her face is fine and stuff. It's hard to believe she's dead. So was she killed from the outside then? I'm guessing she's killed on the outside, I'm guessing. This place, planet, why is it here? And that's a mysterious object. A wooden mat. It's used common in bathrooms. I don't see anything like that in the chapel. Where did it come from? It's not from the shed. Why is it here? Is it from the shelf on the top of the rooftop? Yeah, I figured it out by magic. You did, maybe someone used it instead of the sign to get across the river. That is a very huge part. And that someone is the culprit.
No.
I don't think so. The river current is pretty fast. Even if you did cross it, and there's no reason it would be here. I know that. I'm just testing you a little. I think it's a possibility. Why would you want to test me? But what does it mean? There's something like this here. I'm not positive why a lentence over here, but I'm sure it must have something to do with this case. I'm finished investigating this area.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, it would seem you finished this place.
Okay.
Alright, there's something I want to ask. Can our avatars hide objects? It seems like you can put stuff into your clothes here, just like in the real world. So I see it's just like the real world. What are you going to next? Are you saying going back to the real world already? Before that, there's one more thing I need to investigate. You mentioned rooftop.
As I thought.
Very well. You and Koichi were supposed to meet there. Then Kaito's logged out. I'm positive there's something to do with that. There has to be some sort of clue. I really don't get it, but I want to investigate them. Let's go, Shuichi. Are you alright? Shuichi, everyone's counting on you, including
Shuichi.
me. Please give the class trial everything you got and see us through the end. And I'll do my best, of course. As I will, I can do at least as a detective. So I'm not sure how she died, but I think she was strangled in the outside world. It's never mentioned, can't do much there. Because it's easy to force a logout and then use the thing to see across, but I'm not sure what you do afterwards. Shuichi, what was that all about? Okay, so you log in back here. So that's an important clue. What was that all about?
Sorry.
Kaito, I'm so sorry. I want to see if you logged out with the cell phone. Then tell me first. That was so bad for my heart. Suddenly I was logged out and I panicked and I rushed back here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Now come on, that's enough. Don't interfere with our investigation. I wasn't interfering. Wait, why did you guys come back here? Did you already finish the investigation? We wanted to investigate the rooftop next. The importance of the rooftop. It wasn't you at the chapel the whole time. We found her at the ground next to it. No, let's believe in Shuichi's reasoning.
It'll be okay.
Shuichi can do it for sure. He's the ultimate detective after all. If we're going to be like that, then do what you want, investigate the rooftop, whatever. But Shuichi is my sidekick, in other words. His deductions are my deductions. Way to delegate there. My deductions are his.
Hey now.
What are you, some credits feeling bully? Sort of. Well, I'm gonna investigate Mew's avatar since I got interrupted last time. Sorry.
Well then.
Well then, let's go to the rooftop. Yeah, we should. That's not gonna be written as a clue, but in real life I would think it's a major clue that he ends up there. Dun 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 dun. Oh, so much running around in circles. Kind of weird that they have floors like that. You and Koichi were supposed to meet on this very roof. The person in charge of searching the area, Kaito, was forced to log out. This area must have something to do with the case. I see.
Hey.
What's wrong, Satsumi? It looks like the doorknob was locked.
Ah.
Its thumb turns locked. Easy lock. Seems like you can't lock it unless you're from the outside. Looks like the keyhole on there is on the side of the door. isn't it? It's usually the other way around. Not necessarily. I've seen this before to prevent you from locking yourself out. Oh, so I see. Rooftop has a lock on the door. It's important information. So that's to keep people off. Kibo, did you find anything? It's difficult. There's nothing here. It seems surrounding the queue. But Mew should have rearranged to meet with Koichi here. I thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really came to the rooftop. But unfortunately, there's no clues which indicate that. Did Mew even come to the rooftop? That's a more important question. And Kibo, I want your opinion on something. Do you think you could get up and down from the rooftop from the outside of the mansion? No, that would be very difficult. The rooftop is rather high. The edge of the roof is roughly the height of 3 or 4 stories.
You're right.
It's certainly too high to jump, which means it could be impossible to climb from the outside. That means there's only one way to this rooftop, and that is the stairs. Finish this place up and then call it apart. What's wrong, Himiko? The murder happened at the mansion in the snow like this. They always locked the room. Mystery creates a pile of snow. Isn't that right? When it disappears, that you couldn't believe footprints in the snow. The swirl. I see this is something that could disappear about. Anything from here directly to the case. I can see the top of the hill from here. I can't see past this point because of the loading point map. But that's strange. Why would the bloody point be right in the middle of the world? Something that doesn't seem right. Okay, so I can't do anything beyond this path. So, I wonder if she did the loading point on purpose for some reason. The storage room is a little different than how I remember. It feels something's missing. It's that one pad thing, right? Something missing here. Pay close attention the first time I remember it. It's the boards and lines, and inspected everything and let's move on. Why is Maki here? What's wrong here? What are you? There you are. I was looking for you. What is it, Maki? Maki, why are you here? I thought you weren't analyzing the program. Matoro finished the analysis, so he told me to gather everyone there. He finished that. I heard probably should head back then. Our investigation is pretty much done. Let's investigate everything we need then.
Shuichi!
Alright, then let's head back first. I don't want to say goodbye to my after. You have to. Do you like it that much? Then we should get going. What's wrong? You definitely are more resembling in Ashra than out. All the others think so too. What?
Well,
I'm not trying to sound like Kaito, but I don't think you should carry the burden alone. You're Suichi Sarara. Before you were a detective, don't forget that. I don't think I shouldn't talk about it. I'll throw my assassin identity as Maki Harakawa to be the assassin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. That was her being concerned just now. Well, we're gonna call it a part here now. I'm pretty sure the trial's in a bit, but I don't want to risk going a huge bit. If we do a little bit more of the case before the trial, that should be fine. You guys take care. I guess find out those wood boards and force logouts, so take care. Later.